First, head over to Google AI Studio. If you've never used it before, just go to the link I'll leave in the description and sign up with your Google account. It's completely free. So I'll go to the top right here and click on Get Started. I'll select my Google account right here and enter my password. And then once you're signed in, you'll see the main dashboard right here. Alright, so before I type in my prompt, let me show you how I like to format it, because the way you structure your prompt makes a huge difference in the quality of what AI Studio gives you back on the first try. And this format works for any project, not just the one I'm building. I break every prompt down into 4 parts. The first part is what it is. This is where you give your app a name and describe what it does in a sentence or two. You're giving AI Studio the big picture so it understands the overall purpose of what you're building. The second part is what it needs. This is where you list out the specific pages and features your app should have. Things like a login page, a dashboard, specific buttons, whatever your app requires. The more detail you put here, the better your result is going to be. The third part is how it looks. This is where you describe the design, the colors, the layout, the overall feel. You don't need to be a designer for this. Just describe it in plain terms. AI Studio will take that and turn it into something that actually looks really good. And the fourth part is back-end features. This is where you tell AI Studio what your app needs to function behind the scenes. If you remember the 4 pillars we talked about in the intro, this is where they come in. But if you're just starting out and you're not totally sure what your app needs on the back end, that's okay too. If you've done a good job describing your app and its features in the earlier parts of the prompt, you can just ask AI Studio to set up a backend for you and figure out what your app needs to function. But whenever you can, being specific about what you need will always give you a better result. And by including this section in your prompt from the start, AI Studio will set up Firebase for you automatically. This is the step that turns your project from something that just looks good into a real working web application. Alright, so to recap what we just covered here before we jump back into AI Studio, here's the formula for writing any prompt. First, describe what your project is, what it needs, how it looks, and the backend features that it should have. Structure your prompt just like this for any project you make in AI Studio, and it's going to handle the rest for you. And I want to quickly mention here that if any of this feels overwhelming, I've actually gone ahead and created a full Google AI Studio Firebase guide that's linked in the video description. So right now, I'd recommend going down to the description and opening up that guide in a new tab. Alright, so now let's switch back over to AI Studio, and I'll put in my prompt right here. Then I'll scroll up to the top, and let's start here at the beginning. I have the what it is part here. I'm telling AI Studio that I want to build a web app called Client Vault. It's a client file portal where freelancers and designers can let their clients securely upload and manage files. So here I'm giving AI Studio the big picture in just 2 sentences. And below this, I have what my project needs. I'm listing out all of the essential features. And at the bottom here, I also include this line. This says to include any other features or functionality needed to make this app work properly that aren't listed here. I like to include this line because there's always going to be small things that you might not think to list, but AI Studio will know that they're needed. So you give it the essentials and let it fill in the gaps. And then below this, I describe how my app should look. Here, I'm just giving some general guidance regarding the design of the project. It doesn't have to be anything super complicated. And then at the bottom here, we have a big one. This is where we list out the backend features that we want. Here, I'm telling AI Studio that I need user authentication, a database, file storage, and security rules. These are the 4 pillars we talked about in the intro, and by putting them right here in the prompt, AI Studio knows to set all of this up for me automatically. So with our prompt ready to go, I'm going to go to the bottom right here and click on Build. Now here on the right-hand side is going to be your preview panel. And then on the left side here, you'll get a live look at what's happening regarding the build of your project. You also may be asked questions regarding your project here on the left or on the right. So I'm going to wait for a moment here and see what happens next. So right here, we're being asked a question about how we want the design of our project to look. We have a few different options here. I can click on the arrows to look through each of them. And I think I'll go for this one right here. So I'll click on Select this design. And I'll wait for a few moments and see if AI Studio needs me for anything else. Okay, so now at some point during this process, you'll see this pop up here that says Enable Firebase. This is AI Studio recognizing that your app needs a real backend, and it's asking for your permission to set it up. Go ahead and click on Enable Firebase. This is going to create your Firebase project, set up your database, configure authentication, and connect everything to your app. All of that happens automatically just by clicking this one button. Now let's wait for a few more moments here and see what happens next. And once everything is done, AI Studio will now give you the initial build of both your front end and your back end.